Hey guys, Aaron and Connor here with Guns and Stuff.
Aaron, I got a question. What are we doing in the snow?
Today we're gonna roll around in the snow.
What we're gonna try to do in this video is we're gonna try to demonstrate like not shooting comfortably, because we work at a range and we see people all the time, not saying it's bad, we see people, you know, they stand at the range and just shoot at paper targets.
And the thing is,
that's fun, that's awesome.
That's really good. Target practice is essential, but you need to add some other elements into it. So
what we're gonna do here, it's cold, it's snowy, we're gonna do a rifle of our choice, 10 rounds prone, 10 rounds kneeling, and 10 rounds standing, and then we're gonna throw a couple more factors on top of that,
which we'll show you later. So we're just gonna get right to it. We're gonna make sure our rifle's sighted in and go. Man, aren't you afraid your rifle's gonna rust?
No.
Jeez.
So what we're gonna do is, I've got my Scar 17 here, I'm gonna take 10 rounds prone, kneeling, and standing at a moderate pace. We're comfortable right now. We're not fatigued, we're not out of breath or anything. Keep note of how many shots we're making, because we're gonna throw in some factors in a little bit that's gonna change all of this up, and it's gonna put some things into perspective for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up. All right, 10 rounds at a moderate pace.
So decently fast.
Okay, so those were 10 hits. I'm gonna keep this going kind of quick. Kneeling. Okay, so that was 9 hits. When I'm shooting this, there's, I don't know from where, but snow or something is getting up into my optic and it's totally obscuring my view right now. And this is all unscripted. I mean, we're not.
One take.
One take here. Standing. Okay, so we're clear. So that was 10 hits prone, 9 hits kneeling, and 8 hits standing. So obviously the higher up you go, you can have more movement. So that was not as bad as I thought. I thought I would hit a lot less, to be honest. But keep those numbers in mind. So now Aaron's gonna go. He's gonna do the same thing I just did.
All right, so Connor just went. Again, he got 10 prone, 9 kneeling, and 8 standing. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. What I have today, Palmetto State Armory AR-15. Boom, you can see it right there. So we're gonna see how this goes. I've got a TA-31 ACOG on the top. Honestly, I picked this setup because I'm so back and forth between having an ACOG or a red dot sight. I've done it about 3 times. So we're gonna see how this goes for me.
And also, we are doing mag changes, as you saw on mine. We're doing mag changes on the 10th round. So every time you move positions, you're doing a magazine change as well.
Ready? Easy. That was only 7, player. All right, so I'm gonna need, what, 3 more rounds?
3 more? I got you, keep going. Counting issue. There's 3 rounds. Load them up.
Ooh, I pulled that last shot.
1 miss, so 10 hits prone, 9 hits kneeling, and 9 hits standing.
Cool. Felt pretty good. I was going a little rushed on the trigger, but that was just to show that in no stress environment, it's pretty easy, especially with this ACOG, pretty easy. So let's change some things up. Let's do that. All right, what are these factors we added, Connor?
Okay, so now I have body armor on. I have magazine pouches, and as you can see here, we've got a pond. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around the pond. Did we decide if we're doing push-ups?
No, no push-ups.
No push-ups? So we're running around the pond, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna fatigue us, especially with body armor on. Couple additional factors for me. I have never run with body armor on. I've never shot with body armor on. I've never used magazine pouches from here. I always use a belt. So this is gonna be interesting. Remember those numbers that we just did? We had decent hits at a comfortable setting. Now we're gonna get fatigued, and then we're gonna shoot and add a bunch of other factors, and we'll see how it goes. So I have to run around the pond. Are you good?
Yeah, how you feeling? Not tired?
Not right now, but we're not gonna sprint. We're just gonna kind of do a quick run around the pond.
You think the snow is gonna slow you down?
The snow is gonna slow you down because it's more to trug through, and all this added weight, it's gonna be interesting. So.
All right, we're at a flat minute, go. Go.
Oh,
no rest, let's go. Speed it up. Mag change. From the mag pouch. How's that going?
It's not going very well. These mags are so small.
Faster, let's go.
Target fell down. Targets keep falling down because we're shooting it with 308.
How do you feel?
Terrible.
How do your shots feel?
Not very good.
So, do you think after running around and being fatigued, you could accurately hit your target?
No, not at all. Especially with this. So the target fell down, we're right at the target. I'm gonna run the rest of the way up. This sucks.
Well, that means I gotta run too.
I don't know where my one round is.
Right there. That's
Where?
it. That's your one. The other one's in your pouch still.
We're clear. Okay. Couple things. I've never done any of that before. This sucked. As you guys saw right off the bat, when I went down, I let my muzzle dip in the grass. Tried to get it out going like this and won't put my hand in front of the muzzle, obviously.
You're lucky you didn't get a ton in there and blow your barrel up.
Exactly. I took a chance not even checking it. I'm fatigued, guys. I mean, this is tough. I probably had 5 or 6 hits max, okay? The target fell down. We weren't expecting that to happen. I ran the rest of the way up, took my one round kneeling. Kneeling was the worst. I don't know why. But these are things you guys got to think about, because in a real world, like a shit hit the fan scenario or something, you're not going to be standing shooting at targets 25 yards in front of you, 25 feet in front of you.
Stuff you don't think is going to happen.
Stuff you don't think is going to happen. You got to incorporate that into training. And as you guys see, I don't do that enough. Enough yapping. It's Aaron's turn.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to do the same thing. Again, I haven't used this before. I've used different types, but not this one in particular. Haven't used these, so we're going to try it out. Things get messed up in the heat of the moment, and we're not even in any type of intense situation whatsoever. Like, it's a completely calm environment, and we're still messing up. Connor didn't even have his iPro on for that last time. My mags weren't loaded correctly. My fingers couldn't load fast enough to get it so I could be in a nice time. So.
And now you're adding fatigue on top
now
of
I'm
that.
gonna add fatigue, exactly. I'm gonna run through the snow. Well.
Go!
All right.
Go, go, go!
Jeez, I can tell on the shots clear. I could tell the shots where I was gonna hit and the ones I wasn't going to.
Why?
Because I'm still trying to keep the pace up, but I know I need to shoot, right? Even if it's to hit the target or suppress the target, you still have to shoot. So I could tell. The problem is that ACOG for me with the 4x, moving around a lot. Now my prone shots were awesome because I could get to right eye relief on here. From kneeling and standing, it was not happening. So overall, extremely tired. One thing that sucked, running around the pond, these are freaking flapping. About halfway through, I'm just like knocked out. And
Same here, dude, I was done.
Dude, I run probably 3 or 4 miles every day and I was still knocked out. So it's tiring stuff.
So we're gonna do a little wrap-up discussion and wrap up the video because there's a ton we have to talk about. So let's do it. Okay, Aaron, so there's a lot to talk about.
There's a ton to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about in this. We wanted to go into this video kind of showing you guys, like, a lot of people don't take into account other factors other than shooting at the range.
And that's exactly it. Again, same thing, they're at the shooting range all the time, and everyone says, oh, I have guns to be prepared, or I have guns to protect my family and my home and myself. But you have to do more.
Yep, you have to do more. I mean, I'm not like unhealthy, but like I don't do a lot of physical exercise, so out for me here, it was hard, man. Like even Aaron
Dude,
runs every day.
I run every morning and lift.
And he was hurting, and there's a lot of things you got to take into account. Like for me, I didn't have my eyes on when I did that.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys know in all of our other videos, always have eye and ear pro, but I was thinking about the running, I was thinking about the shooting. I didn't have a clear head, even just to put my eyes on. When I got there, I dipped the muzzle into the ground.
Right into the ground.
I had to kind of,
I
kind of had to assess. I could tell. I looked in because these are the PWS brakes. I could tell there was nothing in the barrel. It was all kind of caught in the prongs of the brake. But still, that doesn't matter.
No,
I mean, that
could have been really bad.
That could have been bad. And like, I made a judgment. I made, hey, that barrel is clear. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot. Luckily, it didn't blow up in my face. But as you guys could tell with this red dot, my hits were low. My hits were so low compared to when I was comfortable. Now with Aaron, his prone shots were awesome.
I honestly feel like
here's a big difference though. This is a red dot. This is a 4-power scope.
I honestly think that if I could have done all of those shots prone, I would have hit almost all of them. Or if I could have posted up on a wall kneeling, I could have hit almost all of them. But because it was on my own body and my movement and sway with that 4x optic, worked against me in that situation.
And that wasn't even a lot of running.
No, that was like no running.
That was not a lot of running. Sure, it was heavy. We had the body armor and everything.
It is steel AR 500 plates.
And that's 7.62 rated, so I might have to do with the thickness. It was pretty heavy. But, guys, there was a ton of things to think about. And we're not bashing you guys that love to go to the range and shoot.
No,
we applaud you.
Awesome.
We applaud you because you're supporting the Second Amendment.
And you're doing more than a lot of people
You're doing more than a lot of people are. But there's a lot of other factors that you need to kind of incorporate into, I guess, SHTF type situation.
And I understand that not everybody has the setup like we do to shoot, but you can do anything in your everyday life to kind of, you know, step that up. If you're not running and you think you can put body armor on and go run around town and shoot stuff up, it's not going to happen.
It's not. A lot of things, and even like we said, just even the fundamentals for me,
gone.
I know for a fact I was not. Most of those shots after I was running, my breathing was gone.
So bad.
My trigger reset, I was super sloppy, and you guys can tell that from the footage. I hit maybe 5 to 8 shots after. We'll count them up and everything after this. But and also that 308 had a little bit more kick than Aaron's AR.
Yep.
Not trying to make excuses, but it's, you know, it's another variable. A little bit more kick, a little bit more sway after each shot. But
do you honestly think in a grab a gun and go situation, you would grab the SCAR?
I don't know, because my Colt and I have a love affair.
Yeah.
I don't know. This and my Colt, they're my go-to guns. Obviously, this shoots a 7.62. That's a whole nother topic. And we'll talk about that another time. But what was the main takeaway from this video? What do you want the viewers to kind of go away with?
I think I want you guys, being prepared is awesome. Shooting is perfect. That's what you need to do. But don't, even myself or Connor, we're not perfect. We don't know everything, and we obviously need so much more practice.
Do we have training? Yes. Does Aaron have training? Yes. Have I taken some defensive shooting classes and precision rifle classes? Yes, I have.
And people out there that are watching this right now could probably tear us apart right now.
Oh, for sure.
And that's the point. That's the entire point.
We're not trying to make it seem. I mean, that was honest shooting right there. We didn't do any editing.
One take. That's it.
That's it. One take. It is what it is. And we just wanted to show you guys to maybe try to get out of your comfort zone and shoot and try to learn more things. I don't know. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's really it.
So I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff we missed. Please keep the discussion going down in the comments. We love to hear your guys' comments, and we try to reply to them as we can.
If you want us to do something like this again, tell us.
Just let us know, and we'll tally those hits up and everything. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this video, the fatigue video. So Connor and Aaron with guns and stuff, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you soon.